If you have cats or kids, or you just tend to break blinds like this one, I have two tips. First of all, when you buy your brand new blind, buy a longer one that you need, and use the extra pieces on the bottom. Take it out, cut it to size, and save those pieces, because these are the times when you can use them to replace the broken ones. Or if you didn't save that at the beginning, when you buy a new blind, make sure you buy the same one you did before, same color, same size. And when you take off this old blind, make sure you keep all the good pieces out of this and only throw out the rest. And you can reuse those saved pieces for fixing later, like I'm gonna do it today. So it is definitely cheaper than buying new ones, although these blinds are so cheap. But I'm concerned about, the landfill, and it would take me longer to go get one and replace it entirely than just fixing them. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. It's real easy. So the first thing you have to do is remove these tabs from the bottom. There are 3 on the bottom on mine. If you have a bigger one, you may have more. And you can just use scissors or a screwdriver to get those out, pop those out. So for this one, I'm just gonna stick it into this little hole, my scissors, and pop it out. Just like that. Save that piece, you'll need it. And then once you got all the pieces out, the tabs, you can go into this hole and pull out the string. And then I'm gonna untie this knot. And go ahead and pull out the string from the top of the section that you're trying to replace. So this is broken all the way here, so I'm gonna pull this out here just above the broken one, right? And then what I'm gonna do is, once I undo this side as well, just the same way, I'm gonna pull out these 5 pieces that are broken. So let's do that next. By the way, if you are just repairing this blind, you do not have to take out the middle tab. That has nothing to do with anything unless you are shortening the blind. And now I'm ready to take these broken pieces out. I'm now gonna insert the pieces, the new ones. So you got the idea. Just insert them all. I'll do one here so you can see it better. Next step is to put back the string. So you need to alternate how you thread it. And this one I'm gonna thread it inside of this holder. The next one I'm gonna thread it outside of that holder. So the next one I'm gonna thread inside. And the next one we're going to go outside. Again, make sure they're all facing the same way. So you do that on both sides. Obviously making sure that you didn't skip any. Just double check, making sure that they're all in there. When you get to the bottom, this bar needs to face down with the warning sign, and the big hole is down, and you have to thread the rope through this little hole. That gets a little bit tricky sometimes, so you can just use your scissors or screwdriver or whatever you're using, some pointy object, and just stuff it in there like that. And then eventually you can just push it through. It comes out on the bottom. Now you're gonna tie a knot. And the main thing here with the knot is just you have to make it the same size on each side, so it's gonna be even when you pull it up. Once you're done tying the bottoms and they're even, you're gonna pull this cord back into the hole, and also these other ropes that are holding up the pieces will have to be tucked in. So anything's extra, you may want to cut some off, but you can just stuff it in here and then make sure it sits perfectly for your needs, like this. And then take your plug and put it back, and that's going to hold it in place. Do that on the other side. Make sure that you didn't miss any of the threading, and they're all in the same facing position. And then you're done.